with my buddy Dash for this episode of Double Take. Dave, I just said joined by Dash, but we're joined by Dash
Talking
and
in
Dave.
the third person. That's
person.
so weird.
The way you feel.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Yes, it is the early one today, but we will offer you the watch along. So welcome everyone who's coming in nice and early. How are you doing? I guess so if you're the east side of the Atlantic, it's not so early. It's right in the middle of the day. Not so bad at all. Honestly, 6:20 in the morning right now. It's okay. Oh, look who made it. He does make it.
I totally thought we were starting at 25.
Oh, did you? I just kind of assumed that you'd show up when you showed up. So
That's fair.
Here you are. How you doing?
You know, early.
Early. You usually wake up about this time, don't you?
Sometimes.
Frankie's here. He's an hour behind us as well. So it is 5:20 for Frankie. You don't care.
De dormir, Frankie. Está loco.
Oh, man. Yeah, stupid Midwest. Nothing's good in the Midwest. Except, I don't know, cheap fuel, isn't it? Isn't the fuel cheaper out there? I don't know.
Maybe. I think so.
Maybe. They gotta... It's because they get it in bulk, right? Because they have to drive 30 miles to get anywhere. Anyways, we do have the the starting lineup here. So we have Tech, Danilo, Lugani, Alexandro, Quadrado, Fagioli, Locatelli, Rabiot, Illing, Di Maria, and Milik. And it looks like I'm not going to catch in time, so I'll just go off the FOP mod. And that FOP mod is a FOP mod. In fact, I'm just going to share. Yeah, I mean, words. These are the first words I spoke all day that wasn't like yelling at a dog. So, no, I didn't yell at my dogs today. They're great. But you know those articles you always hear about the dogs getting overdose on weed because they got onto somebody's stash? Let's just say I'm going to blame my wife. Yeah, no, I caught it in time, thankfully. But looked like the little pup was trying to get high this morning, nice and early.
Cheap fuel and beer. You mean piss water? Because that's pretty much what it is here.
Milwaukee? Old Milwaukee?
No, I was saying Midwestern beer.
Isn't Old Milwaukee Midwest beer?
I think it is.
It would be. Coors? No, that's more, where's Coors from? That's from the mountains, I think, allegedly. Colorado.
Yeah.
It's 6:30 in the morning. We're talking about beer already. Guys, are we drunks or what's going on here? Okay, so we do have the full lineups, like I said here. Scalvini, Jim City, Taloy along the back line. Sorry, I should have said in honor of Beppe. Start with the goalkeeper. Got to start with the goalkeeper. Sportiello will start in net with Scalvini, Jim City, and Taloy along the back. Zappacosta, Ederson, Darun, and Meli in a midfield four. Koopmeiners, Pasalic up top with the tip of the trident at Zapata.
That was funny. I just saw the text in our group chat. Kevin's like, Zapata's gonna eat Rugani alive. I kind of wanted to text him like, dude, Zapata barely plays anymore.
Yeah, I think he might be a bit off base. Rugani has played solid this year. Is he my favorite guy out there? No, but he's always done a job. He's been reliable. Yes, Frankie, Old Milwaukee is Midwest. Same with the New Galeris. Never heard of that one. New Galeris, eh?
Nope.
Wisconsin. Brewing Company. There you go. Only in Wisconsin. Yeah, they're really trying to push the old school. Like, look at how quaint and small town we are. It probably tastes like trash.
Yeah,
I'm really judging, but interesting. Something we can't do on the Twitch is talk about alcohol. So screw you, Twitch. We're talking about alcohol. 6:30 in the morning.
they watch it and they're like, "Oh, these guys are fired."
Oh, whatever. I mean, at least I don't have a wall of it like you did.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Zapata, don't you mean DZ91? People come from all over the states to get new Glarus spotted cow. Is it actually good though? Because there's a lot of marketing that goes in behind this stuff. And I'll be honest, I've never tried an American beer. Not to say there aren't great American beers, but I've never tried one. I'm like, man, that one's going in the books. So I don't know. Maybe. There's so many microbrews out there. But anyways, to the game. We covered it all last night for the most part. If you didn't catch that, I would suggest go watch it now. But I mean, the game starts in 3 minutes, so don't watch it now. Stick along with us. Here's the record. All fairly tight games. I expect another tight game today. I predicted 3-2. You went with 2-0, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Doesn't seem like there's more than a couple point spread ever. But again, the standings, that's really the talking point this morning. Up on the top 6, top 7, really. 8, what we care about. Atalanta and Juve are the only teams still to play to kind of settle out this for the weekend. So very interesting. If Atalanta do win today, they move up with Milan. If we win, we go into second. If we tie, things just get really, really tight. If we lose, they get even tighter. So that's what we're looking at. Tight game. I think it might be a little exciting today, too. Zapata always puts up a big fight against us as well. Frankie's got a 2-1. It seems like people aren't really getting the predictions in this week either. I didn't see any in the Discord. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, there is. It's Frankie with a 2-1. And he went Vlahovic and Rabiot. So, and if you guys don't know, we do give out sticker packs if you get the right prediction. If you get all the names right as well, like if you're 100% prediction, we might give you something a little extra. So that being said, Adarav from the Discord, I still need to mail out some stickers. I'm really slow. I don't live in town. I need to make a point to go to the post office, but I'll get there. Especially when it's going to the States. And let's be honest, I'm not a grandmother. I don't keep a stamp book. Is that what they're called? A book of stamps? Do you have stamp stash? No. He's working on his mic. Okay, so I mean Dash is younger than me, so if he had stamps, he's really working the old dad. But there's the lineups anyways. That's what we're looking for. The game is just moments away. So I'm going to, if you bear with me just a moment, I'm going to adjust my screens so I can watch it in complete viewing pleasure.
Stamps. That's why they have email.
Yeah, but you still do need to mail things out once in a while, right? Come on. Once in a while anyway. Well, that's what I'm saying. I go to the post office and I'm just like, put postage on this for this address. I'm not putting stamps on it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, right. That's right. I need to get the scoreboard up, which I got to admit resets every time I do it. And it's kind of annoying. But that's fine. I'll get it ready. I got it ready yesterday. So at least I have the things I need to make it more ready. We'll sync up as well. Frankie, I think, is the only one that showed up this early. I'm hoping more people wake up for this one. Come on, guys. All right. So Atalanta is in there. Juve is in there. Customize. Sorry, I'm just getting this the layout ready for everyone. Dash, you're kind of quiet. You still asleep?
Oh, no, kick off.
It's okay. we'll hang in there. My phone's going off, so somebody's awake. Okay, present, share screen, and we will get the scoreboard. Bam. Scoreboard. Locked in. No, that's the scoreboard.
That's the scoreboard.
That's how we do this. Okay. Looking good? Oh, it says Team A. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's Team A, Team B every time you log in. I don't know. And Juventus. Okay, so we're going to win today. We're going to get second place. We've been saying that for a month. It's has been a month.
Saying this for a month.
Yeah. It's, no big deal.
No
All good. Is there anything else? No, I don't care about the Twitter right now. Let's get the game going. It's about to start. Man, the stadium sometimes the angle made it look very of a regional stadium, if you will, which I guess it kind of is. The G-Wis Stadium in Bergamo, Italy. Lining up for the kickoff. Let's see, Bergamo weather. And there is kickoff. How about you? Huh?
Minute 25. Minute 30.
Already?
Yeah, I'll wait for you at 1.
Oh, no, because I have to. You didn't remind me to hit the jump ahead. Okay, I'm at a minute 30 now.
I'm at 1:35.
Okay, so we're 3 seconds. I will sync up the ticker, and then I guess we can all just sync up to that. Oh, and I spilled the coffee on my keyboard. Fuck, 2 days in a row.
Jeez, Dave, come on.
Oh my fucking Christ. Already.
Together, buddy.
Oh my fuck. Ah.
Oh,
this isn't the first time I've done this on a game, too. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so at least the game started slow. Oh man, at least it's wireless. I can make sure there's no coffee in there. Yeah, just shake harder. I barely got to drink this, guys. It's 6:30. I'm a mess. I shouldn't be. I already did some stretches and walked the dogs and did some laundry. You think I was just putting my shit together? But here, I'll get this synced up for 3 minutes. Luckily, a very slow start to to not have to call anything. And
Mikey just said you gave a whole new meaning to sticky keys.
Coffee doesn't really make it sticky. It's when you have like your rum and Coke and you spill that all over, like you're drunk rage quit at CS:GO or something like that. CS:GO, nobody plays that, do they? No, they still do.
No.
There's a new Counter-Strike out. Okay, 3 minutes. Oh, now it goes. I'm screwing everything up today. And I did spill my coffee again.
Again?
It's a mess. I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. Oh my God. I think everyone's just watching to see how much coffee I spill on myself today.
It's gonna be the new gambling over under. How much coffee does Dave spill?
How much coffee does Dave spill? It's not even good coffee.
Not even good coffee? Come on, man.
No, I ran out, went to the store. I found one that was brewed in my hometown. I'm like, I have to try this. It's like getting the local beer and being disappointed. Okay, so Dash, what are you seeing so far in this? Tentative,
really.
not really
Just
pushing
tentative.
the matter.
Yeah, just match opening stuff.
All right, here we go, Frankie. CS:GO is coming out before that. The new CS:GO was a Valorant. Really, Valorant kind of took that. I knew there was a new CS:GO coming, but Valorant I thought was just played by a bunch of 12-year-olds.
12-year-olds.
Which I guess when I played Counter-Strike, I was 12.
Come on now. Arthur's not a 12-year-old.
Yeah, he is.
Artur is not.
He's a 16-year-old. Okay, my time is off by a second. We're good. Okay, so Atalanta with the ball currently. Number 88. There's an 88? Was that 77? No, okay, 88 and a 77. That one will throw me off today. Paslic, 88. Zappacosta, 77.
Zapata, 92.
91. Them hockey numbers. They are, though. Those are all hockey numbers.
I know.
Scalvini, 42. Like, come on. What sport are we playing? But long shot raises high over the net by Coop Miners. So they're going to maybe attempt from far, knowing Juve have that nice low central block, hard to get through. Well, not completely far off. So, Illing starting.
Yep.
How do we feel about that? We're happy Kostic gets a bit of a rest before Thursday. I guess this is really Illing's test overall. Can he start? Can he perform in a game that really matters?
Yeah.
Rabiot battling in the midfield doesn't win it. Maybe a bit of foul. The stoppages play. Oh yeah, he got held back there. So that I wouldn't say he lost the ball, but drew the foul. I'm really expecting this game to be exciting, and it hasn't started out this way. So we're hoping we're settling in. Maybe taking about 15 minutes or so. Oh, good little battle in the midfield. Maybe a slippery pitch today. Don't know why. It's 22 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. No chance. It is going to rain later on today. Much later on in the day, though. So don't worry about that. We expect it to be dry and sunny throughout. Dash, I mean, you're really not talkative in the morning.
No.
We don't do it this early in the morning. Usually have you been around for the draws? You were around for the first one, weren't you?
I think I was there for the Champions League one.
Champions League. Yeah, we've done 3 draws, I guess. So this is the stuff I find interesting, the advertisement. We're in Bergamo, and there's something here, Sicily by car. They're really trying to push people to Sicily. You think somebody from Bergamo is going to go down to Sicily and not have like an armored convoy driving around?
Is it really that
bad? I mean, there's spots that could be iffy. I don't know. I've been 26 years. I'll tell you in a couple months when I go again. I think is it Palermo? I'm going. I should figure that out. I don't know. I'm going with my 7-year-old parents, so naturally there's a cruise attached to it. Old people in cruises, right?
I never was too crazy about cruises.
I'm not either personally. My style is completely disjointed anyways, and I understand why people don't like my style, but I literally just like fly into the main airport of a country and figure it out. It's Europe. Find a train. There's usually a train at the airport.
Makes sense. JC says it's too early for this shit.
Is it though? You're still here. Cross in now for Atalanta. Zappacosta does get it, pushes it back, and Zapata actually blocks that shot. It was pretty weak anyways. Rabiot win it back in the midfield. Doesn't make it to Di Maria, but attempted over the top. He's got some space.
It does make it to Di Maria now.
Double team, though. No support. Eventually muscled off. So that's going to be a concern. That's what I don't like about the 3-5-2 is that you don't tend to get that deep support. You kind of isolate Di Maria there. Why I like 4-3-3s. Find me somebody that likes 3-5-2. Doesn't exist. Unless it's content. Milik with the back heel. Another interesting point as well that they chose Milik to start over Vlahovic. I find it interesting because it's clear that we're trying to rest some pieces for Thursday. Fajoli's got it now, working the box, just the edge. He does fall over. He's not going to get it. I can kind of see what he was doing. He was trying to back himself into the box and hopefully draw that foul, but doesn't get it. And Zapata tries to do it alone.
Rugani just manhandled Zapata.
Yeah, why don't we tell here? I'm gonna tell Kevin. Put it in his face. Yeah, no, obviously it's in Bergamo. He's not at the game. Are they looking at the VAR? As it comes out, he backs up. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything in that. Bit of a hand. No, he's selling it. Fajoli's learning.
Fajoli's gone to the Quadrado School of Diving.
Yeah, that was. He didn't dive, but when he hit the ground, then he grabbed his knee and made the face. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff. I don't think anybody is. It's only a matter of time before the young Italian midfielder learn the theatrics. Quadrado having a chat with Max here on the sidelines. I don't know. Get some instructions. Got a Romanian flag in the Cordoba because reasons. I love that, right? When you just go places, you just bring your national flag, just be like, I'm from this country. I don't know. I never got it. But then again, I am going traveling with my dad here in a couple months, and I'm pretty sure he'll wear his Canada hat everywhere he goes.
Hey, it's better than wearing a United States hat if you go to Europe.
Yeah, don't advertise you're American.
Yeah, don't say you are.
But then it's annoying because having a pretty standard North American accent.
It's a really bad touch there by Illing.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Not a good play.
Yeah, I get labeled as American a lot, and I have to no, I'm Canadian. We're different. And I'm like, oh, Canadian, we love you.
Oh, you guys are kind of cool.
Zapata working the edge of the box. Oh, and coming in. Ooh, that was a challenge. He went down. Was that the
Bones is here? He's like, I was a bit late, but I'm here. Yeah, sleep it in while we're
working. You said you wanted to do this with us, and you're not even showing up on time.
I know. Unbelievable.
Jeez, 13 minutes late. If this was a job, I'd be sitting you down and having a talk. Or at least expecting some coffee and donuts from you.
That's the most American answer. Yeah, we're better than y'all.
Only in your own head.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Little cross chip into the box is cleared away. Milik, I don't know if he got a bit of a kick there in the arm. The ball's turned over.
No, it's Jim Shitty has a high leg.
High leg. Okay. Sandro trying to bomb up, lays it off to Illing. Ooh, tries to move it into Fajoli, misses. Milik receives it, gets dropped at the edge of the box, and another non-call. Zapata, marked by Rugani. Long ball makes it through.
What a defender! But look at that, Rugani absolutely locked him.
And what a lazy shot there by Pasalic.
Rugani doing a job there. He's not letting Zapata do anything.
Yeah, not giving him any space.
Though I do think that kind of was a foul on Milik. Yeah.
It was a bit of a trip. It was a little coincidental. Like, it wasn't done in any harm. Just kind of happened. But yeah, there's a trip. Joseph, why is everyone diving?
That's how you sell fouls. You got to sell.
I have a feeling it might turn into one of these games. Now that I'm watching it and settling in, I think there's quite a bit on the line this deep into the season. 5 games left, including this. So
it's a poor touch by Fajoli. Opens up a counterattack for Atalanta.
Yeah, Fajoli's touches haven't been great yet today.
Is the touch of the bus.
are working around the box now. Keeps on going to Zapata, so that's getting very obvious. Zappacosta gets it into the box, back to Zapata. He's working it. He's getting marked.
Look at that. Look at that Rugani defense right there. That's some
There you
good
go.
D.
That was a little worrisome, but they did clean it up.
Yeah, it was worrisome until Rugani got out on him.
Yeah, but again, as I was saying, Zapata is always getting the ball. It's all going to him. And I
Zapata?
understand Zapata. Yeah, I'm going Zapata today. But it's very obvious, and this is going to be easy to mark. And I understand, yeah, because you're putting Zapata in, and you have I can't say it with a P apparently, but because you're going with the 2-1, the trident, it all kind of does have to go from him or to him. And it's a bit narrow, like you don't have too much of the wing play. I don't know. I think this might be very easy for you to defend today. I say that now. We'll see. Need that Rugatti partnership in defense. Is that like Bradgelina?
Yeah,
We're contracting the two names now.
I'm okay with it.
The Rugatti. That's funny. That pass over the top was too heavy, and Tech will get his goal kick.
Like I could just you see, did you get the shot of the kid looking at the camera?
Yeah, she looked confused.
Like, what the hell is that?
Just a confused kid. She probably doesn't even like soccer, but her mom, dad, whatever is like, you will watch this.
You will watch this
every Sunday. You will come to me. I'll release off the last that Sandro Cross
Illing.
is away. Illing, sorry. That's going to be hard now. I mean, Sandro and Illing from the far side of the pitch at 720p.
So
I'm gonna
this is why Illing Jr. doesn't start. Because right now, again, full head of speed of their right back. Illing is kind of caught in a pickle with Zappacosta.
Yeah. And he is going to slow down as well. And that's why he's more of an impact sub at this moment. And yes, you got to rest Kostic, I understand. Just would have liked to see Kostic rested in another game, but sure. Here we are. But we do maintain control now, a little high up the pitch. Atalanta's defensive shape here when Juve have the ball looks pretty solid as well.
Yeah. Plug the middle, force it out wide.
Nice little pass into Rabiot, though. This is fine. Just control the ball. Look for that space. This is something Inter does well, where they kind of just hold the ball very lazily, then all of a sudden they find a spot and score. So let's see if we can emulate that a little bit. Illing with it. Out wide to Quadrado on the other flank. Over the top, Di Maria toes it down. Working it.
Ooh.
Decent.
Ooh.
Trying to find some space. Cross to Illing. Doesn't quite make it. That looked all right, though. Sandro from far blocked off. That was a decent looking volley. I don't know if that would have challenged the keeper, but it looked good from there. Ooh, Illing. Did he? He does get the. Now that time I thought
that was a delayed fall.
Yeah, that was a funny look. Okay, yeah, there's ankle on ankle there. That's a trip. And Illing does have some dynamism to him, right? He's moving around. A little rough though. Needs to clean it up. And reminder to everyone as well. Thursday, Sevilla, Wednesday pregame with Monchi's men. Di Maria, standing over the ball with who else is it in my blurry 720p? Is it Fajoli?
Yeah.
Doesn't take it anyways. Di Maria. Oh, it goes off some heads. Still up in the air.
Goes off another head.
Quad with the volley. Gets a corner. There must be a few Sicilians in the Bergamo camp because there's an Atalanta flag with the 3-leg Sicily deal. I don't know what you call that. 3 legs. I don't know what a symbol. Gotta look up the meaning to that. But for now, we got Fajoli and Di Maria. Nope, Fajoli is gonna run away. Crosses in. Goes far post, punched away. And what happened there? The ball's immediately given a goal kick. A bit of contact there. Is that Milik? Yeah, Milik and Sportiello make some contact. So they turn that over. Oh, but giveaway. Di Maria curls it. Oh, it was so close.
Dude, come on.
Oh, wow. That was a chance. Man, Di Maria, there was a bit of a mix-up. Milik was going for the ball. He had to let off. I think that little microsecond delay just took the timing off.
I think you should have passed that to Milik.
Yes, it's happened so quick though, too, right? Like when you see that ball and you're jumping on it, the momentum, that's hard to switch the direction that quick. But decent look. Would have liked that to go in. That would have been a filthy steal. But we come back at it again, crossing by Quad. Ball just goes wide again off the header from Rabiot. Pressure's piling on.
Oh, it was Milik.
Oh, it was Milik. Again, okay, so yeah, Milik got the contact there, but Rabiot, is that a problem that we don't have? Is too many people attacking the ball and now we don't know what to do because too many guys are attacking it?
Get off my nuts.
Yeah, we usually lack the options, and now there's 2 options in the same spot. And Chiesa and Kostic aren't even playing. Yeah, Frankie's saying miscommunication there. Yeah, I mean, when things happen that quick, you have to understand too. And here's a stat I'm going to bring up in a bit. But, I mean, these players aren't necessarily always playing together in the same lineup, same formation all the time. So as it goes out for a throw, 72 games is the streak we have going in which we have not fielded the same team, the same starting 11.
So it's not 100.
No, it's 72. Tied with Fiorentina. So it goes back to the 2000-2001 season, the last time we fielded the same starting 11 2 matches in a row. It's a bit of credence to the complaints of always changing things up. When you actually put a number like that, 72 matches.
Yeah.
It's 2 seasons.
Not 100, though.
It could be. we got next season.
Allegedly, we have next season.
Oh, there's going to be next season.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be Allegri or not.
No, but there, and we talked about it yesterday, Italiano. He's the other one, apparently, that's not keeping the starting 11. So
That's true.
What if we do get Italiano, right? We're going to...
That would be funny. I'm not going to lie. That would be hilarious.
It's something to bring up. Because you have those fanboys, and to be fair, there hasn't been too many Italiano fanboys as of late. But there is a corner kick here for Atalanta. Their name is a bit of a handful. I can see why they say La Dia. Maybe I'll go with that. But here's a cross. Heads up. Hits the outside of the post. Honestly, that one was farther away than it probably looked. Dash, you want to be a coach. You are a coach. Not a very good one, but you're a coach. I don't know. I mean, it's just what, like regional league type stuff you do?
No, I don't have a team right now.
Oh no, okay. Phone says I think Juve might be. Oh, they're looking. They're looking for people. Why does my phone? I don't understand why my phone goes off so much this early. It's all Juve stuff, so I guess it's okay. The Discord goes off. Pepe's Telegram goes off. The Turin Giants group chat goes off.
I think that's only Kevin that goes off because everybody else is sleeping.
Yeah, Farhad is definitely sleeping. Yeah, Dash coaches under 9 girls football. Yep.
That's so gross. I can't coach kids, man.
Yeah, the pitch. There are some slips going on today. The pitch might be not great today. Not sure why. Could I see like the previous weather? They never like showing previous weather.
You said Masaka sporting director Dash's head coach. That'd be hilarious.
It would be pretty funny. You guys don't live close at all, though.
No.
So even if you want to like do a 9-year-old girls team, you'd have to.
I can't, man. I can't coach youngsters, dude. It's like me. I think the youngest I could go is high school.
Yeah, is it just because kids these days don't listen? Their parents are all privileged.
Yeah, I don't, because the thing is for me with kids, it's like, oh well, hey, I'm telling you, my son's a really good striker. No, your kid sucks.
Yeah.
Like I can't. Like for me, I'm too blunt for children.
You certainly need a different approach.
Yeah, and I don't have it.
And it's a different mentality too with in North America. Because if your kid is mildly good at soccer, everyone thinks he's the greatest.
Yeah, they think he's like the second coming of Messi, and it's like easy, slow your roll. Your kid can't even shoot for shit.
Whereas if you play more popular sports, so let's say football, like NFL football, whatever that style, or hockey here in Canada, or football over in Europe, like you have to be really good for you to get looks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dash has 2 cameras.
There's 2 dashes.
There's 2 dashes. I haven't set up my second camera yet. But Atalanta making a push here. It goes a little wide for him. Here's the cross. Danilo gets up, but goes back out for Pasalic. Doesn't get through. Quadrado pushes to Di Maria. Looks like we're in the clear. Yeah, what my plan is, I don't have the dogs here now because they're all sleeping with the wife. But I'm going to have a dog cam. Another long cross in, and the head goes high. So yeah, guys, we did upgrade the StreamYard. Just because, well, we let Farhad have the keys to the StreamYard. So we upgraded things. We're at 1080p. We can each have 2 cameras. We can do some things now. Don't take what out of context. We say a lot of stupid things, so.
But yeah, it's oh god, Jesus, Frankie, Jesus, Frankie. But shit, damn it.
Oh man.
But yeah, JC is kind of mentioning, he's like, yeah, because your parents pass their dreams on to the kids. See, those aren't the ones that I really have that much of an issue with. It's like the parents that tell their kid that they're the greatest in the world, and then the kid comes in there entitled as hell, and I'm just kind of like, no.
Yeah.
Because like there's some parents that don't have any dreams or anything like that, but they're just like, their kid is the greatest thing in the world and it can do no wrong.
I gotta admit, most parents are pretty annoying.
They are.
just in general, parents are annoying. Just like, okay, so I have a WhatsApp family chat, and I don't have kids. Me and the wife, my brother and sister do, whatever. We have nieces and nephews. But like the group chat just gets filled up with, oh, we're at the playground. I don't care. Why do we care that your kids are play? Kids play. Tell me something that's new, something exciting. Oh, we're at the playground today. The weather's nice. So yeah, like even within my own family, my own nieces and nephews, I understand you go to the park. Don't need an update. But anyways, that's the turmoil of an adult without kids.
It's like, I digress.
Ash, you were muted, I guess.
It was.
We're just so used to him talking so much that when he
I know.
doesn't talk, we're just like, what?
I just love this, like, this new camera. Like,
It's having too much fun. Dash is using his GoPro now, but Mealy wins it back deep. He's working it now to Zapata. Too many men in front of him. I don't know what they were calling for there. Ball does go out now, finally.
Julia almost passed that into her own net.
Yeah, but it's out for a corner. So Zapata was okay. There was a hand touch, but I understand. It was along the ground, went up Buddy's leg, and then hit his arm. You can't call that.
He's like, dude, he's telling Locatelli, if you're gonna grab me by the neck, at least kiss me next time.
Yes, they do set up for a corner. Oh, and it's called off. Quad is on the ground. What's going on now? Oh, Zapata just pushes him in the face.
Just rapes him in the face, just like rakes him.
Interesting. Okay, so they're just going to retake the corner now. Could have been a call for turning that ball over because of that, but ball's in. And Taloy cleared it laterally.
What the hell? Did you see that ping?
Yeah, just like booted it, but did it laterally. just pinged it around, nowhere near the net.
It looked like it hit two people in the face.
Maybe. It definitely bounced. There's faces involved in that play.
Lots of faces.
So yeah, comes in. Oh, misses everyone in the center. Yeah, that went off Rugani's face, maybe. And now they're checking a handball. His hands were tight to the body. I'd be surprised. Yeah, moving on here. Yeah, that's fair. Like he was tucking his arms in, but that ball just got launched. Like the ball should have not been traveling that direction in the first place, right?
Yeah, that was wild.
That's like in basketball when you have a throw in and you just like throw it in off Buddy's shins to get another one.
It took like multiple pings.
Why is Quad marking Zapata?
Because he loves him.
Yeah, Colombian on Colombian actions, what that is.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Got to keep it in the family.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotta maintain the bloodline.
Sandro takes it in the face as well, it looked like. So
Yeah, Sandro's usually taking balls in the face.
yeah. Whatever Sandro can do for a net positive. Ooh, that's a bit of a lazy pass, but lots of space to clean it up. Ooh, Milik gets kicked. And now there's the whistle. Milik's not happy. He's taking a couple knocks now. He's really not happy. I don't know. His foot was pretty high too.
Rugani's been actually pretty beastly today.
He is. Everyone just, I don't know, but they don't like Rugani.
Like with all due respect to the people dunking on Rugani, like the guy's been actually pretty solid.
He has. Not just this game, this season, he's put in solid performances. I'm not saying he's put in 8s, 9s, but
breaking news, everybody! JC is coming.
What? Oh, I'm coming. Sweet home Alabama. It's because Bones is talking about Alabama for some reason. Is he from Alabama?
No. He's doing that with Quadrado and Zapata.
I don't know. I'm not understanding. Perhaps.
Nope. Nah, I don't think you get that meme.
Oh, it's a meme. No, I don't understand what's going on. There's an Alabama meme.
Yep.
Show me.
Sibling on sibling action.
Oh, we're
Incest.
back to that.
Yeah.
Yes, the delay in the chat throws me off sometimes. Okay, I understand, guys. I'm with you. He's calling me a boomer.
Boomer. No. You can't call him a boomer because if he was a boomer, he would have known that.
Don't talk about my sister like that. Get with the program, David. I think the fumes from your beard dye are slow. My beard dye? Oh, come on. Wow. Okay, so there's been 15 shots in this game, and none have actually made it to the net. Either team. No, Bones. It's not that those were the days. It's back in my day. Taloy launches from far, sails it over again. Those balls are sailing today. Those were the days. Yeah, I mean, 20 years ago was always better than now. I mean, was the 90s not the greatest generation?
No. No.
We had some good moments. We got Friends.
I think the 80s is probably the
Seinfeld.
best.
No, Friends and Seinfeld. That alone makes the 90s great. We got the internet, the World Wide Web. That happened. AOL Online. Remember that shit? You sounded like a donkey.
Yeah, that's how dial-up sounded like.
Like a donkey?
Electronic donkey.
Common guesses here. How you doing, buddy? It's making it in. So 37 minutes now in this first half. No shots have made it on target. Attempts have been made. Not the most boring game, but you would have expected a little more from Atalanta. Typically likes to be the offensive powerhouse, but a little reserved so far.
They're shy.
There you go. That's apparently how the internet sounds like.
JC just said, I don't find Friends or Seinfeld funny. That's just me.
Friends, not nearly as funny. I think it was just more so a show of its time.
He was more of a Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince, that was funny.
Prince.
Yeah. Fresh Prince Bel-Air. Yeah, let's not discount that one. Seinfeld, some people just don't find it funny. I find it freaking hilarious. But it's about finding the humor in things that aren't funny. And that's me as well, right? Everything is funny to me. I will find a way to make it funny, and that's sort of Seinfeld. Even if it's not funny, we're going to make fun of it. Yeah, he's more a Fresh Prince person. Classic. I mean, I watched all of them anyway, so love them all. Like, I don't go back and watch Friends at all. I think that's kind of a testament that, okay, maybe he hasn't aged well, but I will every few years go and watch some Seinfeld. Bones never actually watched. You have to at least try it, I think. It's kind of like MASH, Cheers, going back to like the MASH was 60s, I think, more so, 60s, 70s. Cheers was 80s. Like, I've never sat down and watched them all, but you kind of have to just see what they were. Morning, gents. Thoughts on the game so far? Well, it's actually afternoon for you now, Tom, but I know it hasn't been a boring game per se. It's just very unclinical.
Yeah. It's like, you can take a nap while the ball's in the midfield and then kind of wake up just to see people sky it over the net.
Yeah. Frankie liked Friends, but watched Full House. Full House was an interesting one. It was good. Atalanta's working on the ball. And it goes over the net.
Told you.
All of them over the net. Yeah, Bone's saying it slowed down right now. Yeah, the past few minutes it has slowed down quite a bit. I think they're playing out for the halftime. Yeah, that was a bad shot, really. What was bad was the space we gave him. Home improvement. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that what I loved.
MASH. Oh my goodness, I remember MASH.
He used to watch with his grandpa. Yeah. MASH was good. My problem, it's not one of those shows that you can just sit down and binge watch because the jokes start getting stale. And that was my problem. I made to like the second, third season. I'm like, okay, this is all the same. But I like it. Also, I'm a helicopter guy, right? So, obviously, the OG Bell 47.
Yeah, it was like the guy version of Friends.
MASH?
Yeah, it was like the sitcom for dudes.
Everyone loved MASH. My wife's into it.
No, I know, but I'm saying it's not like, it's not like where it took the direction of Friends or How I Met Your Mother and stuff like that.
I think, no, because the Vietnam War, that was going on during the Vietnam War. It was obviously about Korea, but I think it was very relevant to the social political landscape of the time as well for people.
Mm-hmm. Frankie coming in with the Bernie Mac show.
Bernie Mac was good.
Wow.
Bones the Lopez show was I don't even remember it, so I'm gonna say it wasn't good. George Lopez, right? Oh, he's just saying it was on the AM all the time. Yeah, if it was getting the early morning slot, it's because it wasn't good. It's just something you put on when you're making pancakes. So 42 minutes.
Is Gasparini wearing non-oil slick shoes? Well, he was wearing like some Timberlands. Like, guys, next
Maybe.
time you see a shot with Gasparini, take a look at his shoes.
What's wrong with the Bernie Mac show, Frankie? I like Bernie Mac. I think that's more so what it is. He died quite a few years ago, unfortunately, but he was a good comedian. Okay, we hear the drum line going now from the Atalanta fans. No penetration. Like I'm actually quite disappointed with Atalanta because they're typically a lot more exciting to watch, and anything they've created.
I mean, they're missing their two best strikers.
But they're just so tentative from outside the box, and anything inside the box is just give it to Zapata. Very predictable. And yes, I understand they're missing some strikers here. And they're like heavy pass, just go straight out.
I'm just waiting for people to go on Twitter and say how Allegri ruined Dilling Jr.
It's probably already up there.
It probably is.
Yeah, Tom saying Masha's big anti-war. Yeah, it definitely had that sort of sentiment. More so, not so much it was anti-war, but more exposing the realities of what war could be, and it's not something to sensationalize. So in a sense, yeah, it's still anti-war, but not like Jane Fonda style anti-war. George Lopez was good at the theme song. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so Frankie does like the Bernie Mac show. So what was like the huffy puffy face about? Watched it after class. Okay, Illing with a cross in. Hi, Sportiello grabs it. Saved by the bell. There's another one. That was more for young kids though, like tweens and stuff. That would not have been something somebody over the age of 16 would watch.
I think so.
Reckon this is just typical from an early start kickoff match. They always seem labored and slow.
They do. That's why a lot of teams. That's why a lot of teams bitch about the big teams bitch about the lunchtime fixture.
Yeah, no, that's a good point as well. Just the time slot. I don't know. Personally, I think I would like it, but if your day usually isn't set up that way, and now you're kind of readjusting a schedule, yeah, I can see how that throws things off. Okay, another lazy ball into Juve's box that's lazily cleared away. That's just shoved back to Zabata and out for a throw again. 1 minute added on. That's also an indication of the half. Nothing's going on. Oh, but a nice little pass in, cross, and it's over the bar.
I told you, today's theme of the game. Take a nap during the midfield and then bring it all the way up to kick it over the bar.
Yeah, they could have had a good few shots on net by now. That was Coop Miners this time, just launching it. Sportiello on the other end. He's losing his mind too. Tom always misses the Collins. Got a new job and work late on Saturdays. That's too bad. It's too bad. He can be like Frankie and just listen to us. KB at work on his headphones.
God, that was
And there's the half.
Forgetful half.
It started off all right. I was excited about it. Just died off, man. I don't know. Crazy.
I was going to say, the only halftime talk we can give you guys is ball went over the net. That's it. That's the only highlight.
Yeah. Yeah. Who moved the net 3 feet down? Yeah. All right. Well, I finished my coffee. Dash, you're going to have to take the helm here for a minute.
Okay.
It's coffee. It's coffee. It's worse than the other stuff I drink. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right, guys, let's take a quick 5-minute power nap. At this point, we might as well. Ugh, how many shots did we have? Like, I got to look at these stats because this is redonkulous. Yeah. Atalanta 13 shots, 7 off target. Juve 5 shots, 2 off target. Oh, yeah. Oops. Looks like they are. Let me see if I can find them. Because from what I've seen, yeah, those are the composites. Those look like they're going to be the actual jerseys for next season. So it will be next year's kit. Well, let's have some fun. Let's see what Twitter says. Alrighty. So, of course, good friends from BZ, warming up our mornings like always. Zero creativity, nothing to build on, just as always. I love how like BZ and Ali are like right next to each other as far as tweets on my timeline. Yeah, looks like not everybody's too thrilled about this half, which don't blame them. AJ the Goat says, Serie A pays CBS commentators to say, I don't think that's a foul, to be honest, when a Juve player gets fouled. It's actually kind of funny. Inconvenient Truth says, death, taxes, and sorry, coach team's always struggling to finish the season.
You went straight to Twitter, did you?
I did. I was really curious to see what people's thoughts on it.
I don't know why you do this to yourself.
I don't know why. As someone who loves and respects... Oh, that's Mason... Why does everybody care about the Sun saying Mason Greenwood is a target? Like, holy smokes.
Because the Sun yesterday made... The Sun. I don't know if you have a Sun where you live. I do. I don't know if is it an American thing as well?
No, we don't have that.
Okay, so Canada has it, Britain has it. Tom, maybe you can confirm as well. Being in Wales, if you have a son, it is the worst newspaper that exists. It's a tabloid, first off. It's not a newspaper. It's trash. That's all it is. It's just complete trash. So don't believe a word that ever comes out from a Sun newspaper. Unless there's something else that can confirm it that's respectable. But otherwise,
I think conjunction of folks from Twitter are saying that Di Maria is not looking bueno.
he had a couple decent looks. He towards the end he didn't have much service at all. He's tracking back like he usually does, and that's the problem. That's the problem we've had with Dybala. Who else? I'm sure there's a couple other players we can pull up, but players tracking back. Chiesa's done that as well, tracking back and being out of position for the service. So I don't know if he hasn't been looking good or this stupid 3-5-2. I think it's 3-5-2 that doesn't look good, but whatever. Again, it's Twitter. Twitter's worse than the Sun. Who cares what they think? Yeah, the Di Maria shot, they just showed that again. I mean, Di Maria's been one of the better ones. Well, why don't we bring up the file map here? Okay, so Di Maria's got a 6.9. Yes, it's just spot mobs rating, whatever. But, sorry. The best, Sandro's apparently the best guy. That's 7.3.
Yeah, this was definitely woeful. Both teams were woeful.
Yeah, Scalvini getting a 7.7 because he has a lot of looks that he keeps on launching over the net. I guess defensively he's then okay. But yeah, very, very middling by both sides. 54 to 46% on the possession side for Ladea. Expected goals are at 0.71. I would have maybe even bumped that up a little bit more because they have had the looks. Yeah, Juve have had the one solid one. 13 shots to 5. But they're all from the outside. Actually, you can tell here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the outside.
Frankie says somebody really says Luis Enrique in. Where?
Yeah, where did you see that?
I gotta see that.
I thought this was Farhad at first, but it's Ali Fahad. I get sick of us playing the style. Something has to change. It will. Deal with it for a few more games.
It will. Something will change.
Yeah, you got a few
until
more
June,
games.
though.
You have, after this, no more than 7 matches to worry about. And if we have 7 matches to worry about, it means that we're in the Europa League final. So I guess this crappy play style is good enough.
One more match to suffer through.
Yeah, but if it's the final, Europa League final, that's not a bad match to have to suffer. And final matches are usually pretty crap to watch. Rarely is a final really fun. The one that pops out in recent memory was this past World Cup. And I was surprised at how entertaining that final was because usually they're horrible. Remember, was it Chelsea-Tottenham? Was that like 4 or 5 years ago?
I think so.
That was the worst. The worst match ever. Oh, you sent it on Discord. Okay, let's check the Discord. Allegri out, Luis Enrique in. What's the account, though? You got to, bring up the account.
No, it's probably some spam account.
Okay, so it's showing... This is trash. This is like an article from the Sun. I could probably pull this up. Let's see. I've never presented the Discord, but yeah, there we go. So you got Chiesa and Enrique there, obviously at the Euros, looking happy, and now it shows him on the bench looking unhappy. I mean, when you handpick photos of a time when he was doing extremely amazing before his injury, and then a picture of him recovering from an injury, 2 years later, that's dumb. That's dumb, guys. But I think we all know that. It's a random Chiesa fan account. One of those, the Chiesa fan thing, or the fanboy of a person. I think we both stay on the same page there for the most part. These fans of just a player. It's a little, I don't know. When it's a team sport and all you care about is the individual, it seems a little off base to me. Looks like he got sun in his eyes, really. Yeah. I mean, that could just be it. The sun's in his eyes. Good point. It's like, I mean, you can doctor anything, right? But they were showing here through the pandemic how, there were so many people on the beaches and they weren't isolating, blah, blah, blah. But then they showed the picture of the beach at a different angle and it was completely empty. So all they did is find like one group of people on the beach and took the picture of that and like did it from an angle. It looked like the whole beach was filled up and there was like 10 people. So camera angles. Who else? Well, Tom Cruise is one of them. There's another classic actor I'm trying to think of as well. That's short. Steve McQueen, maybe? I don't know. It's like an old kind of action star type actor, but tiny dude, like Tom Cruise. All you got to do is lower the camera, make it look up. The guy looks taller. Camera angle. Can fool you. So, screw those guys. The profile pic. Oh, did he delete that? I saw that, Frankie. Just give me that profile pic back. I want to show it. He is a fan account, but they have Jack Grealish in their Twitter header. Okay, brought it back. Let's share this. There it is. King 7 Fede. Well, you're famous now, King 7 Fede.
Dave's like, shh, be quiet. I'm gonna make you famous.
It looks like a Billie Eilish-esque. Anyways, enough airtime. You're gone. Should we? Now I think go back on Twitter and troll that person. Since you like trolling Twitter. Bash is like, he's not speaking, but in his head, he's like already there.
Yeah.
It is her, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, like it's actually Billie Eilish, you think? Maybe.
Eilish? Billie Eilish?
Billie Eilish. Yeah. Billie Eilish?
You said eyelash.
Eyelash. Billie Eilish. She does have eyelashes. See the size of those things? She layers in that mascara. Ooh, Gatti. Do we get Gatti? He's on the pitch right now. I don't think so today. It's looking pretty chills. Look, another 93 on Atalanta. They are a hockey team. It's crazy. Speaking of which, guys, after this game, so this is a 6:30 a.m. match. At 3:30, I have to watch F1, the Miami Grand Prix. And at 6:30 p.m., I have to watch the playoffs, the hockey playoffs again. I have to watch 3 separate sports today. Isn't that horrible?
Oh, it sounds so terrible.
But it's so nice outside.
It's not like you have to work after this.
Oh, yeah. Screw you.
I know. Yeah.
Allegri out is in the bio. If it's working for the family, is it really work or just doing chores?
My life's been a lie. Fuck.
Yeah, but this Allegri out nonsense is still going on. I was going through the Twitter yesterday, and it's just so cringe, really. The red Allegri out.
Ooh, Gatti's warming up. I think you're going to see that Rugani and Gatti partnership.
Gatti.
Oh,
JC's
man.
at work watching this mess of a team. Yeah, it's not the greatest looking team in recent memory. Again, it's all perspective. When you look at the whole table, all 20 teams, we're still higher up in terms of our stats. When you compare us to like 3-4 years ago, we look like shit.
Think of it. If we win the Europa League, it just goes to show how shitty we are, theoretically, and we still won the Europa League.
Yeah, for having the shittiest season in 12, 13 years, whatever it is, it's still a level most teams will never achieve. So yes, you can say, I mean, if you're BZ, you'll say we're lowering our standards. Sure, our standards adjust because of the situation, because life changes.
The thing is you can't have the same standards all the freaking time. It's just that's a perfect world.
That's idealism, right? When you have one standard, one ideal standard, and everything must live to that standard, all you're doing really is setting yourself up for disappointment because life isn't rigid.
Just like we had the standard back then when we worked with them about their microphone and they could never fix it. But,
Yeah, and Frankie's saying the halftime Juve post is full of Allegri out. It's so basic. This is how I said it. Said it to Farhad actually, because he was like, why is it like, what's wrong with this whole Allegri out thing? And there's nothing wrong fundamentally with Allegri out, as long as there's more past that 2 words,
Yeah, like the thing is when someone says we need a change and we need to fire the coach, and then when we're like, okay, great, what's your recommendation? I don't know.
But what I said is that it's basic bitch at the pumpkin spice latte level. That's how fucking basic it is. If you can't think past that, you are basic. That's it. You're dumb. You're an idiot. You can't think. So try thinking, because you don't have to stay in that state of mind. You can improve. You don't have to be a retard. You can be better than that. Okay, I'm about to get a kickoff here. How you looking?
Same.
We'll sync up here in just a minute. Okay, I got kickoff.
That's your kickoff?
No, that's from Frankie.
Oh.
Did you get kickoff though?
I did get kickoff. We're 45-15.
Okay, we're synced.
Okay.
Naturally synced.
I was
you
looking
spend
at
enough
it.
time.
I'm like, what the hell?
You spend enough time together, you sync up. Okay, let's get the scorecard. Scorecard. Get this back up for you guys. And obviously make the time right again. I'll start this. Okay, sync time, but Quadrado pressured, but he's cool. Nothing happening there. Up to Rabiot. Okay, we're synced up again, guys. So, second half, we didn't even talk about what the second half predictions. We've really been man, these early morning ones off the rails. Not focused. Just grabbing a coffee and going. Locatelli slide tackling because he could. Yeah, he just open space.
Default slide tackle.
That's amazing.
That was so funny. I was like, what the hell did I just see right there?
Oh, it was great. Very similar start to the second half as the first. You might be in for it. Are they playing for a tie? I hope not. Of course, we never hope they play for a tie. Sandro's giving it out left. It's only single marked. Giving back to Rabiot. Given some space, though. They drop back. Sandro again with a cross. Not bad luck taken out for a corner.
Jim Sheety with his best Locatelli impersonation right there.
Yeah, and he wasn't happy with his team just leaving that much space there. Don't blame him.
That's okay. That's all right, my fellow Albanian. You can be fine.
Oh, he's Albanian, eh? I
He
see.
is.
It's so that's an Albanian name. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, he's our starting center back. He's like the Albanian Chiellini currently.
Di Maria with the cross. Headed away easily.
Illing Jr. with the touch. Bust touch. To Rabiot. Rabiot takes it. Sends it to Locatelli. Locatelli to Quadrado. Quadrado takes it. Passes it to Sandro. Oh, good lord. Milik with the touch and go. Hands it to Illing. Illing has 5 guys on him. Oh, that sounded dirty.
Yeah. Penta blocked up there. He was just in the middle of the circle.
Hey, he was in the middle. He was about to be a soggy biscuit.
Oh boy. Don't want to be in the middle of a circle of dudes.
Nope. It's like, Illing was having one of those moments. He's like, yep, that's me right there. You're probably wondering why I got in this situation.
Milik's calling out some instructions. Atalanta's getting some subs ready.
Dear me, Boga.
Early. 49 minutes.
Looks like they're going for some more wing play with Jeremy Boga.
That would make sense. They definitely need more wing play. You're never going to break Juve down centrally unless it's a set play or something like that.
No, because again, that was their entire game plan in the first half was utilize Zapata as your focal point and then shift it out for a tap in, but it just again doesn't work because Rugani is an absolute beast.
Yeah, so it is Ederson that makes way. See how this shifts. Zapata still isolated up top. Boga's already taking it out wide.
Boga Raton. That's actually a really good play by Atalanta.
And he maintains control on the ball. Good feet, but the pass is lazy. Rabiot stepping up, stepping through. Good on him. Outlet to Quad. The gas cut out. Oh, but he wins it again. Here we go. Chips it over to Di Maria. Doesn't make it.
God, his passing ability is absolute garbage. Like, I love Rabiot, but that dude can't pass to save his life.
Yeah, that was bad.
Like, there's never been an instance where I'm like, Jesus Christ, Rabiot, what a dime. Like, defensively and movement-wise, yes. That's probably the biggest hole in Rabiot's game is his passing ability.
Yeah. But I can see how somebody big and strong like Rabiot wouldn't have quite the finesse needed. But again, Atalanta gets a ball sitting in the box, easily defended. And we have a bit of a tussle on the ground. Milik down. Well, he's up. There's somebody else down on the play, though. Melly. Oh, his toes. I think he got stepped on. Oh, and there is a Juve player. Di Maria's down. They must have locked up some ankles.
The one chip pass to Keane. Was that really a pass or was that Rabiot clearing it? Like, let's be real here.
Will we ever know?
I don't think we'll ever know. Okay, everyone's passing his ass. I mean, yeah, in this game, yes, but I'm saying in general, like Rabiot wasn't known for his playmaking ability. Because, like, you could say Kostic is passing like ass as well, even though Kostic is like a bona fide dime deliverer.
Oh, I see. He's one-upping me. The other Dave here. He's got the Juve game now, 5:30 p.m. Arsenal versus Newcastle. Nobody said he had to watch that. Durham versus Wolfsburg at parallel. F1 at 9:30 and the NBA playoffs at 9:30 and 2 a.m. I watch the NBA playoffs when the NHL playoffs are on at the same time.
Because nobody watches the Leafs, Dave.
It's not just the Leafs. So who else is playing? I don't know. I don't care about anybody else, but somebody else is playing tonight. I just don't care. It's hard. It's hard to keep track of all the sports in like their entirety.
He's like, it's not just the Leafs. Wait, who's playing?
You know what? Like the NBA, they shoot themselves in the dick every game because they have this stupid timeout rule in the last 2 minutes of the quarter.
It's like, anyways, nobody watches the NBA until the finals. It's the only time anybody ever watches the NBA playoffs.
I just think the NBA, I'm not saying basketball, the NBA, the league, their rules are dumb. They need to fix the rules, and they don't because it's run by an old white dude.
I think the sport in general is just soft.
It is soft.
Yeah,
too.
you have players taking games off for load management. Like, seriously, like it's gotten to the point where sports and medical science has become so much more advanced that like you would expect more players to play 82 games, but you don't.
Oh, it's so prima donna, the NBA. It is.
Like, I'm sorry. I think the NBA has some of the most softest human beings I've ever seen. Like, they're big and strong, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying mentally soft. And then
Yeah.
traveling, everybody travels, everybody carries. Like, it's
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
that's true. Yeah, they let so many things go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gotten really sloppy.
And it's like you can barely touch anyone and there'd be a foul. Like, dude, I can't. I'm sorry. I watched basketball in the 90s, early 2000s. So, like, I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I saw clips of the Warriors game last night and, like, Klay Thompson touched a player and they're like, oh, foul, 2 free throws. I'm like, seriously?
And then I find it funny that Draymond Green guy that has his own podcast and goes on just like
That guy's a
trashing how
bum.
horrible people are, and then he just consistently gets kicked out of games for punching people.
It's not even him getting kicked out, Dave. He's a there's a stat line called a triple double. He's a triple single. Because so triple double is when you get double digit assists, double digit points, double.
Oh, so he's just getting nothing but singles.
rebounds. Yeah, just nothing but
Over
singles.
the top to Rabiot. He's held off a bit. Collected. Sorry.
And then Dave, you'd be more entertained watching hockey than
You should, honestly, especially the playoffs. Playoff hockey is pretty wild.
Hockey is a faster paced football.
It's like a faster paced soccer almost with sticks.
I meant that's what I
Nice.
meant footy.
Footy, yeah, sorry, because we're in the NHL. Sorry, North American mind. My bad. I got to switch. Yeah, it is a very fast paced, like indoor soccer, if you will, futsal. Now give it a go.
Oh,
Illing. What was that? He slid forward and backwards at the same time. Step over, out to Rabiot. Crosses in. Oh, it's in!
Did he score it? Illing got it.
Illing gets it! That was amazing. There he is. We're not going to hear the end of it.
He did the Super Mario jump there.
Wow, that came out of nowhere. Illing made all of that by falling forwards and backwards at the same time. Somehow floated back up to his feet, gave it out to Rabiot, who took it down the left, crossed it in. Who knows what happened there? It bounced a couple times. Illing put it into the top shelf, out of reach.
I can't believe what I just saw.
It's
Because like,
one nil.
look, see, look at that backslide he does right there by Zappacosta. Takes it. I gotta rewatch this play. All right, good step over here. Sends it over to Rabiot. Rabiot sends it into the Atalanta defender, and Illing just somehow it.
Oh, it was going to Milik, but it got crossed out. Was it Jim City that crossed that out?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then it just went straight to Illing from there at high speed too. And this is what we've been really nailing our strikers for. I know you've said it. I mean, just turn your foot. Illing did it. He just turned his foot and went in.
That's all you need to do. And everyone, I just wanted to mention that Allegri and Juventus are ruining Illing Jr.'s career.
Oh man, I love you.
just wanted to announce that today, guys. I don't know why he doesn't start at the club. They're ruining his career. But yeah, just pointing that out there. Bones, I think his foot got tangled with an Inter player. Inter's that legendary. They transcend space.
Everyone's happy over this one.
Frankie just wants to see Gatti get subbed in and scored.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
what Frank.
Gatti, if he continues on his trajectory too, if he continues to improve like that, man, I'm so excited for him.
But you see, though, it's good for milling, and the thing is, again, great birth of speed. When you look at it, first 15 minutes of or first 10 minutes of the second half, I think again that's where Illing works really well is when there's a dead stall or dead space and he comes in. I think that's when his effectiveness. I think just the longer the game drags out for him, the less effective that he gets.
Atalanta making another push, cut out, but looking a little dangerous. And I think they're cranking up the pressure now.
And just for everyone keeping record at home, that was the first shot on target by both teams.
Oh man, yeah, it was too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh boy, it is one of those games. And going back to what David said, he doesn't watch baseball either. There's a time and a place for it. And it's on a
Baseball-
very lazy Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
when you're drinking beer.
baseball, it's one of those things that you don't watch it on TV. You go to the stadium, you get a hot dog, you get a beer, and you just watch it there. Like you get yourself a nice old glizzy and you just sit there and watch it with with a beer.
It's a nice way to take your family out for an afternoon and watch a thing where you can still have like a conversation with the person next to you.
Oh man, Gasparini is heated. He threw off his sport coat.
Oh boy.
He's throwing on Luis Muriel.
Muriel going for the veterancy. Don't blame him at this point. Muriel does well against Juve traditionally.
Boy, you gotta jinx it, Dave.
I don't jinx shit. It's Paslic that comes off. Paslic is
So they're switching to a 3-5-2. Atalanta switches to a 3-5-2.
JC's saying you only watch baseball highlights or when your show is in a commercial break. Yeah. No, it's one of those games like it doesn't happen too often, and especially again in the playoffs or on the line. You can get an exciting game, but they play 160 in the regular season, and it's like, man, there's so many. So yeah, you just have to get lucky and just what? Like if you jump in and you see it's like the fifth inning and it's 7-5, okay, watch that one.
Look at that Rugani. Look at that beast.
Yeah, just walks them out,
just
pushes them
walks
out of the
him out.
way.
Calls him a little man. Look at this. Rugani's he's like, he stiff armed him. Can we get that? Hey, Frankie, can you cut that and put it on Discord? I want to send it to Kevin. Because Kevin said Zapato's gonna eat. That was a beautiful stiff arm. Rugani just stiff armed him. He said, you're too small.
We need an interim for the cutting floor. So they don't even watch the game. They just make the cuts.
Yeah. Reels, timestamps for reels and
Like
stuff.
live.
Yeah.
You have 3 minutes.
Hire an intern.
You have 3 minutes from the time of play. Go. Onside. Oh, yeah. Wait.
That was like a
come
mile.
on. Like it's
Yeah,
not
that was
even
like a mile onside.
Jeez. Like, yeah. You'll show me that one, but when it's, an iffy one that perhaps won against Juve, you won't show that at all.
They're happy because the camera works.
Yeah. The technology works today, everyone.
Yeah, everybody. The offside line works today.
Even though we now stream in higher quality than Serie A,
Yep.
everything's working. So, about half hour. I don't know. I'm still maybe on the fence on how I feel about this game. I'm very happy over that goal. But there's just something about Atalanta. But good win back. But no, there's a win. That looked clean. And a yellow. Come on. Rabiot picks that up.
I thought that was a little bit unfair. Oh, I bet you Serie A called the referee and said, hey, man. No, that's not a foul.
That was good. That's a rough call. I don't like that. Bogba was happy on that one as well. Yeah, JC, don't think it's a yellow either.
Must be hard for you guys to do the beautiful pass. I don't know if that was a good pass, though, because it was intercepted.
I mean, it was on target to
Yeah.
Milik.
It was a good pass to Jim Sheethy, and then Jim Sheethy assisted Illing. Yeah.
Boga is getting the free spray. You're the substitute, man. You can't come off yet.
Though I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny because after I said that, he does throw a ball like that, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
That happened last season when I was just dunking on Moise Keane, and then Moise Keane started
We're gonna
scoring.
get Pogba.
Yeah, Pogba's been doing chest day recently. I got you, Pogba. All right, Pogba. He's been doing the bench press, doing a very good on the bench. You know, it's good weight, good weight.
Oh, from that angle, yeah, and I see where the ref was standing.
Tell the referee to stand at a better angle.
The follow through. Okay, I get it now.
Di Maria's looking at him and was like, "Bro, why don't you call fouls for me?"
Oh, so
dang.
Boga's coming off.
His ankle got crushed.
That was his thigh that essentially came through on his ankle. So obviously, it's kind of how he came down on it. Must have twisted on him.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess Rabiot is the ender of careers. 44 for 10. Yeah, I agree with that. They're taking off Fajoli. I think Fajoli's kind of petered out at this point of the season. Good kid, but I think he's the one that has to get subbed out here. And then Milik for Dusan Vlahovic.
Well, I guess everyone's up. The dog just came in. Nice of y'all to wake up there.
Bork.
A dog's life, eh? Wake up, take a shit, eat some breakfast, go back to bed. Wake up, take a shit. Man, Boga's getting carried off, man. It's too bad.
Oh, Frankie got me. He got me on the Discord. Frankie's our new clips intern.
Yeah, buddy. You gotta work less and do this more.
Yeah, he got the stiff arm. Look at that. That's just a gem right there. Rugani tells that Zapata feller. He's like, you're such a little boy.
Nice. Oh, got all the puppies. See, this is what I want to do with my second camera is get the puppy cam.
Can I download this?
Yeah, probably. Ooh, there's a trip. The edge of the box. That's probably going to get looked at after this. Counterattack plays out. Wide to Vlahovic, which we didn't even mention came on. Pogba.
Oh, what a ball.
Come on. Oh, does it come on? Still fucking so close.
What a ball.
Oh, another thing I can't do on Twitch is yell fuck when I'm losing my mind.
Fuck ass tits.
That through ball by Pogba.
Pogba should have shot that. Yeah, he should have.
He should have, but still, that was silky.
He should have
shot it.
But the problem is, he's like, hey, let me trust Di Maria to boing that in.
It wasn't.
Nah, that's not a foul.
First. Oh, I think I scared the dogs away after that one. The old man's still here. He's lazy. But the ladies. No, there's one at my cable. She's still here. Oh, come on, girl. No. She's choking herself on my cable. Come here. This little one.
Oh, wow. Your puppy grew up fast.
She's going to eat my neck.
No, she's just conditioning your beard.
She's going to lick off all the dye, apparently. When it gets long, you'll see the grays. My wife trimmed it for me yesterday. I make her trim my beard. Frankie's dog is watching the game with him. Nice. Vlahovic passes to Di Maria. Slows it down to Pogba. Oh, he gets it on net. It was a little too far ahead of him. Things are opening up now. Things just got exciting. And she's gone. They're fun though. Puppies.
I'm surprised Pogba actually is getting more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's a bit of the build-up. He needs to, really. He's getting 30-ish today. It's kind of what you want to see, right?
Oh, yeah.
Atalanta now, though, he gets stiffed up. Counter again. Di Maria's taken down from behind. And
That's no yellow card. No yellow card. He hit him from behind. No yellow card.
you could call for one. Yeah. From that angle, you could probably call one.
I wish Pogba got more contact on it.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean, that's hard technique, but
I know, but the funny thing is like Pogba's doing that, but you don't see our strikers do that.
yeah, it's all our midfields.
Like our midfields have better finishing than our number 9s.
Yeah. Dave saying if we get consistency out of Pogba next season, the midfield could be great. It could.
I think it could.
Honestly, yeah.
So
I mean, I would still like to see a Rabiot or an SMS, another like really veteran piece in there, especially for rotation.
I still have a hard time seeing like us needing to buy a midfielder next year.
We don't need to. Obviously, I want to see us spend the money elsewhere.
Yeah, because it's
the
like
fullbacks.
if Ravella is as good as he's projected to be, I don't even think you would just have Locatelli and Pogba. I don't think you would need something else.
But that's why I would also give Rabiot some money to try to retain him.
Yeah, and Sandro with a turnover hands it over to
Danilo. Danilo right in the way there. I was worried, but Danilo had the angle. They go again. Zapata doesn't get the ball.
Gets manhandled by Rugani again.
He's offside. That was over the top to Vlahovic. They haven't called it yet. I mean, when it's that obvious, guys, just call it.
Score
Step
it.
overs.
Jesus Christ.
There's the flag. Jeez.
Holy smokes. This is Dusan Vlahovic's skill one-on-one? Like, holy crap, that's atrocious.
And he had like 3 feet head start.
He did.
Yeah, Franken calling the Rugani acrobatic clearance. Yeah, he bicycle kicked that right out of the box.
Yeah, like, wow, man. 80 million for that? That's the skill moves that we get? Dude couldn't, like, literally, the defender, he's doing scissors, like, 3 feet away, and the defender's like, all right, dude, it's not like you're going to get anything off of this. Like, holy smokes, man.
Yeah, that's not a good look for him.
No, that was terrible. I mean, I get it. If it's offsides, then try something. Fuck around. Do something.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing that happens, it's not like they're going to get an advantage turnover. It's just going to get called back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Like we said, our midfielders.
Yeah, Illing has better flair than Dusan.
It's EA Vlahovic. We didn't pay for
the dribble DLC.
Frankie posting today on the Discord. The Gatti card rated 83. Speaking of which, I mean, the Discord is right there on that barcode if you want it, or in the description below. Locatelli, customary slide tackle with a second one to follow it up because he can. Pogba, back heel, nice little flick as he gets hauled down. But here we go, Rabiot bombing up the mid.
Hey, there you go. Poor Rabiot pass. I told you.
I was thinking of you when he had the ball too, and then it happened. Muriel from much wide. But that's why Muriel's on. He's going to get those looks. Oh, he just came across that ball. Too much on it. Yeah, Rabiot can't get that last pass. And that's another thing, too. If we don't have somebody like Rabiot, even though his passing is trash, you still need the body. and your
Yeah.
only body is gonna be Locatelli, and he's not. He doesn't have the same stature.
Right.
He's just a pit bull.
Like, okay. All right, he gets a pass on this one, Dusan. Because I was starting to get frustrated. It's like, dude, how is it taking you 5 touches to control that ball? Like, you know, there's a way that you can trap a ball when someone hits it hard to you. It's called using your thigh. Like, release the muscle congestion in your thigh, and you can control it better.
The muscle congestion.
Or contraction. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I said congestion. Contraction.
Ooh, and there's gonna be a free kick. Sandro hulls down. Was it Zapata there? No. Yeah, it was.
Because, like, I don't think they're going to show, but, like, if you look at it, if Dusan controls that ball and slides it out wide to Rabiot, he can surge forward into space. It's just, for some reason, the dude, like, and, you know, like, Frankie will say bus of a or touch of a bus, but, like, this is, like, touch of an 18-wheeler. Like, goodness gracious, man. Like, yeah, Dusan can shoot, but he can't trap the ball to save his life. It's like you look at Di Maria. Di Maria is effortlessly trapping it, where Dusan, like, he touches it and it goes 5 feet in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm. But we defend now. Very dangerous position. Di Maria is the guy taking the floor on the wall. Interesting that the old guy gets it.
Good save.
Oh, good save. Tech parried that away. Muriel collects it, though, out on the left. And this one's not over.
That was Atalanta's first shot on target.
Many attempts, but it took that long to make it through. And Tech shows up when called upon. Alexandro is selling. Selling what?
Hopes and dreams.
JC just going with a touch of a rapist.
A grapist.
Yeah, that could work. Saying Sandro's given the ball away so much this game.
He has.
Yeah.
That one was critical there.
Boom, saying what a save. And Vamos Tech. Yeah, that was huge. Good shot initially. It was a little central. Could have made him move a little bit more, but still. That was still nice. It was dipping. "75 minutes." I don't know what the tension. It's the classic 1-0 lead late into the game.
We need 2. You need to get another one this game.
I think you might.
Yeah.
That being said, 1 shot on target, and that's from a set play. And it was fairly routine.
As much as I want to say we have the beast Rugani in the back, but we got to be careful here. Okay.
No, but they do well to clear.
God, I love
again.
the way that puck. Dusan has a good touch there, but doesn't have it.
Oh, Di Maria.
Play him. Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
if he went out wide right too, though, there was tons of space. I don't know.
So it's just so weird. Dusan's touch is so inconsistent. The outside of his foot that he used to trap the ball from Pogba, great touch. Inside of the foot where he receives a basic pass, absolutely atrocious.
It's an outside kind of guy.
That's actually a good question that Justin asked. Do you prefer Illing or Kostic, or as Luca would say, cross-stitch? Caustic.
It still
Caustic.
drives me nuts how he says Vlahovic, but then Caustic.
Yeah.
It's like, where's your consistency? If we're talking about consistency. But,
the thing is, it depends though, because like for example, Illing gives you different. He offers you different than what Kostic gives you.
They are different profiles.
They're very different profiles. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to go through over the top, I would go with Kostic. If you want to go with more pace and more silk, I would go with Illing. It's tough because they both offer different things.
Kostic in our current setup has given us something that we lacked. With Illing, I mean, you have a profile that's similar, I would say, in somebody like Chiesa. Not
Yeah.
saying it's not bad to have
Yeah.
multiple profiles, rotation.
No, but you need another, like, for example, you need a Chiesa 1 and a Chiesa 2.
Yes.
Ooh,
Now,
Pogba
the
got
big question really with Kostic is we want a 4-3-3. Where does he fit?
Wow, Pogba got smoked in the back of the head.
Oh, he got pushed over and his head went into a knee.
Yeah, because he's saying, so, like, for example, he'd rather see Kostic transfer as a left back. Problem is, Kostic isn't the best defensively. His defense isn't that good.
Yeah, that would be worrisome. Now, if you're talking about converting him into a fullback when you're doing a high press, say like Bayern style, like maybe.
Because the reason why he works in a 3-5-2 is because he has the left center back do the defensive duties. You'll have it. That's why in a 3-5-2 you can play Cuadrado and you can play Kostic as your left and right wing backs, because the respective center back will be able to cover the defensive aspect of it. But when you're doing a back line of 4, they're going to be isolated a lot, and that's where you run the risk of like a Trent Alexander-Arnold, where if he's stuck on a one-on-one, that poor guy's getting cooked every single time.
And you typically want those guys to be pacey, which he is not.
Yeah.
Like that's what a modern fullback is in a back 4, like that 4-3-3 high press style. Those fullbacks are essentially wingers. They have speed, they have skill, their defense isn't the greatest, and they're not even in the position to defend that well.
Yeah, and the thing too is, guys, there hasn't been that many quality fullbacks. I'm not gonna lie.
There's so few of them, and that's why they cost so much.
Yeah, and that's why there's a lot of teams now that run back 3s, because again, they can't run that without any good fullbacks, because like really outside of Real Madrid, Manchester City, maybe Man United, but outside your really, really top teams, like for example, even PSG doesn't run a back 4, they run a back 3.
Oh, another attempt by Atalanta there that didn't quite make it. They're very we trash Juve here for that final pass, but the passage of play, the final touch there for Atalanta has been quite horrible today as well.
It looks like we're about to see Chiesa and Kostic both sub in.
Yeah, 80th minute. It kind of makes sense. Give them some leg time. And round
what
2.
A clear! Did you see that? Did you see that clear by Rugani? Someone
Rugani
please tell me
just
they saw that.
Pounds it out. Another attempt from far out.
Rugani's an absolute. I'm gonna have Frankie do a compilation of Rugani just so I can send it to Kevin.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that!
I'm telling you, man, he has been solid. And yeah, that's it. Bones, you're on it. And that's what Illing's doing today. He's giving Kostic a bit of a break. He's obviously done well today. Thursday, Sevilla, right? So here is Kostic and Chiesa.
I'm going to come here with a hot take, and I think Di Maria shouldn't start.
He's pretty impactful coming off the bench. I think he's one of those guys that you kind of play around with a bit.
I don't think you start Di Maria. He's just been terrible since the international break.
Chiesa is coming in for him. And that's the thing. Once Chiesa gets a little more healthy, I think you might see that switch up a little bit.
Bonucci's standing near the sideline hoping he gets subbed in for Rugani, but plot twist, Rugani's taking his job. Rugani for Capitano.
Juan wasn't the best either. Juan
defensively isn't. The one thing with Juan, which was interesting, was when he switched as a right back initially, it was his ability to just spam crosses. But again, Ronaldo was there to take a lot of those crosses, so it's kind of like, because that's why like his production's gone down. But I don't know. Quad, I mean, for me, Quad's at the end of his rope.
Yeah, he's done, and I didn't mind him as a right back. I do quite like him, but I mean, one of the points against him was his defensive abilities in that position. But like you said, you use him in a certain role with a certain setup. With Ronaldo, it does work out quite nice.
Yeah, and Frankie's like, Gotti's coming over Bonucci anyways. Yeah, Bonucci's technically the 5th choice center back now. Oh my God, Dusan, how did you lose that? Dusan.
Just giving away right in the midfield. Atalanta immediately on the counter.
Like
setting up.
I want to support Dusan, but he just does some stupid stuff sometimes, and I'm just like, even that pass to Chiesa right there, like, come on.
But you see Pogba, now that we have Pogba on, how he just noticed he had time and took that extra second instead of just spamming it forward. That's the experience.
Oh my gosh, Pogba playing in the midfield is totally a breath of fresh air.
It is nice. JC saying Juan wasn't the best and continues to not be the best.
Yeah. And then Bone
I mean,
says
he's-
Iron Wall. Oh, Pogba with a
Juan,
laser.
yeah, too direct, too slow, too not great. Iron Wall Rugani. Dan coming in. Yo, David Dash. How's it going, Dan?
Frankie with the Gatti over Bonucci.
Yeah.
He's like, and then Dan's like, what Juve need is either investment or new ownership. Yeah, I think we have none of those because we have the most richest company in Italy that owns us.
Yeah, we don't need new ownership. We need new management, which the ownership is currently recruiting. You have to understand the ownership is Stellantis, which owns
You mean
a lot
Exor?
of things, a lot of different things.
It's like the Exor Holdings is like one of the most wealthiest conglomerates in the world.
Yeah.
The only people that beat it is oil money. It's just our ownership is like, yeah, we don't like spamming a crap ton of money into Juve. Juve should be able to sort out its own financial stuff,
And they
which I
have
agree with.
they have been giving us handouts the past few years.
Yeah, I think they've invested almost 700 million just to make the club break even.
Yeah. Which for a company conglomerate like the XR Holdings Group is not really a lot of money, but it still is.
I think it's like 12, 13 billion.
Like it's still a business and has to be run as such.
Yeah. They can't just give Juve money because why not?
Now, if you're an oil seek from the Middle East that doesn't have to answer to anybody, then you get PSG and Man City
Soon to be Newcastle.
and Newcastle. Another cross from Atalanta, and it's over the bar.
Man, I feel so comfortable with Rugani in the back. I don't even feel like Atalanta's going to score.
Rugani's my man of the match.
He's my man of the match, too. He nullified Zapata.
Yeah, it's out there on Rugani Island.
But these guys seriously need to push for that second, even though it's the 85th minute.
Maybe Juve gets some of the bad luck in bottling by Ferrari in F1 via Elkin. A lot of Ferrari's issues a lot of the time, they have the second fastest car. It's their strategy. That's all it is. It's just like how our strategy might not be good. It's good enough to like get second place, but they're missing that last little bit. And they did change the management. So yes, Elkan, whether it's Ferrari or Juve, it's still his money, and he's still trying to make sure that the things are in place to win. He tries to be hands off because I mean he's a businessman. He's not a sporting director or anything.
Holy shit, Frankie! Is that true? Did JJ Watt invest in Burnley?
JJ Watt. Why do I know that name? Who is he?
NFL football player.
I think Ryan Reynolds has started a theme.
Well, LeBron James has Liverpool.
Yeah.
Could you see Carlo Ancelotti going back to manage Liverpool or Juventus? Dude, that would just be an Allegri. Like everyone would lose their mind. Ancelotti would be another Allegri, and well, he is the Allegri that Allegri's trying to copy.
I have the feeling that Ancelotti goes to the national team and then retires.
And then he goes to Canada.
to coach Insigne and Bernadeschi.
No. I mean, like the Canadian national team.
Oh, you think he's going to do national team?
I think he's going to do the Canadian national team at some point. He said he wanted to.
That would be wild. Imagine if you had Ancelotti with this year's Canadian team in the World Cup against Belgium that game. I bet you would have won.
He probably would have won it.
He would have got the defense sorted out, that's for sure.
Yeah, Ancelotti does not like Juventus after how they treated him there.
Different management too, right? So to say they hate the club, or is it like the management that was in the club that he had to deal with at the
Well,
time?
they fired him mid-season.
Yeah, but again, completely different people now we're talking about.
Yeah, it was Moji though.
Lewis Hamilton has a minority stake in the Denver Broncos. Lots cross-sports minority ownership. I didn't know that. I don't like Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
whiny bitch.
JJ Watt's wife is a female professional. She's professional in the females MLS.
Okay.
And
88 minutes, guys. This is closing down.
every time Dan comes into a stream, he's asking for coaches. He's like, "What about Tudor or Conte? Conte, nobody wants Conte
No,
anymore."
Conte's not coming here. Conte doesn't want us either.
Okay, Dusan, what's he gonna do?
Do something, do something.
Jesus
right at the net.
Christ.
That wasn't anything. Come on.
We paid $80 million for this guy.
Oh, Vlahovic is getting angry at.
Like we paid
Yeah.
80 million for that guy.
Well,
Far post, you bum. Far post.
just put it at his face.
All right, so can we now say it like all those people that are saying that? Oh my gosh, we're not using him properly. He's not getting chances. You give him a chance, and that's what he does.
We
If-
were one of those people that said you got to give him chances. Oh,
No.
another parry by Tech.
I was one of those people that said he sucked.
I said you have to give him chances, but yes, now that he has the chances, you got to do something with him.
Like that's 1-on-1, and then
Clear
like,
off the line.
the thing though that like baffles me is I've never seen so many Dusan Vlahovic apologists. Like the dude's only been here for a year and a half, yet he's got like an entire army of people that just sit there and be like, "Oh, well, he has this. Well, that's this or that's this." Like so many.
I'm starting to get frustrated too after this match.
You know what's crazy? My dad told me back in January last year. He said Dusan's gonna flop.
Your dad's the oracle.
He is. He told me he's like I don't see him being a top striker. I think he had a good spurt, but he's like I don't see him being that elite striker that people think he is.
He just got bodied off the ball there. It's foul, but yeah, just very slow. 90th minute. Still, you're the striker. You got to move that ball forward. Yeah. Okay, so those frustrating points. Maley does get a yellow card on it, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Vlahovic, if we get the money, we're selling him, but we're not
think so.
going to lose money on. I don't think on him, or at least not a lot of money.
If they sell, if it's anything about north of 60 million, I think Vlahovic is gone.
Bones rather see Keane. I think they're pretty similar. Just Keane's way cheaper.
Yeah.
JC saying he's our P at Tech. Yeah, there's similarities there.
It's just like you look at it today, even though it was offsides, but that one-on-one instance, like right now, like he's yelling at someone, like dude needs to just keep his cool. But like that one-on-one that was offsides, still beat your defender, take the shot, build your confidence. But like that was an awful dribble by him. And then like here too, with this opportunity that he has here, like come on, man. Like you're literally blasting it right at the keeper. Or if you were really an 80 million striker, switch to your right foot and bury it in the corner. Like
Yeah.
it's just for me, it's like they're showing this again. Like he takes a touch forward and then right at the goalkeeper. Like it's like this dude can't finish.
Yeah. Dancing. We're back to F1. Sorry. You're just going to bitch at Vlahovic. We get it.
Yeah.
They're frustrated. Calm down. But yeah, Alonso fan. Everyone loves Alonso. He's Spanish and he's sexy and he's old. He's one of those old sexy guys that all the ladies. And what was it like George? He's like George Clooney-esque, right?
Daddy
Old,
issue
but he
bait.
still got it. Yeah.
Daddy issue bait. That's what we call that.
So there was 5 minutes added on. We're at the 92nd, so 3 more to go. Throwing by Quad deep into the box here. Vlahovic wins
Is that a corner?
the
It is a
corner.
corner. It is a corner.
All right, corner. Vlahovic once linked to Arsenal. He probably still is. Even if Vlahovic shot near post and hits net, I would have accepted that more than right at the keeper. Yes.
Yeah, because that shot was defeatist in my opinion.
He just kind of poked at it. He saw that he was getting pressured on, and he didn't have the composure to put his foot through it properly, is what it seemed like.
Pogba. I'm not gonna lie though, Pogba did sauce 2 guys at the corner.
Yeah. Ball over the top. Vlahovic trying to get on it. Oh, gets a bit, but Sportiello collects. Sportiello was actually a little bit tentative. He hesitated as Vlahovic pressured him. So
Can we say that Dusan is like the Formula 1 equivalent of Ferrari?
no.
No?
People just love to hate on Ferrari. But again, they still finished in second last year.
No, I know, but you have high hopes of them finishing and they just don't.
No, I see Ferrari more like Juve as a team in general, where they still perform, but they're frustrating and they don't end up winning at the end, but they come close. Vlahovic would be, you'd have to compare him more to a driver. He'd be like Daniel Ricciardo, who is now just like a reserve driver. Or who was it? Nicholas Latifi, Canadian too. Daddy buys or sponsors an F1 team and gives his son the seat, and consistently comes in last place. Taloy comes down. Is he crying because he bottled it, or did he get hit? Oh, yeah, Tech's arm comes through him. But good punch away from Tech. Yeah, a bit of an elbow.
So I wonder if Atalanta is going to get a stadium ban for the racist chants that they're saying, because it's going all over Twitter right now.
Really? What are they?
Yeah.
I mean, again, but like
they're
they
doing
have
it
more
to-
black
they're doing
guys
it
on the field.
They're doing it to Pogba.
Oh my god! Like, look at your own players. You have so many of them.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I'm hearing reports that there's actually 6 minutes added on, even though they're showing 5. Sorry. So another minute to play.
And then
Okay, so Dave's saying Vlahovic is equivalent to Leclerc, who has all the talent in the world, but always crashes into things. Okay, so he crashed in practice this week. He doesn't crash that much, honestly. Again, Leclerc came in second place last year. It's like, no, you guys, that's the problem. It's like, it's almost like Nickelback. People just hate Nickelback because it's fun to hate Nickelback. That's all that is. You can't compare that to Vlahovic. I'm not agreeing with it. Leclerc is a fucking amazing driver.
Yeah,
I'm going to say the only one better.
There's gypsy chants at Kostic and Vlahovic.
Oh, okay. And that doesn't make sense. The gypsies, if you want to use that word, is a reference to the Romani people from Romania, not Serbia, different fucking country. Like, if you're going to be racist, at least know what the hell you're saying.
It's
you guys are idiots.
They're stereotyping the Balkans.
Romania's not even part of the Balkans. It's stupid. It's dumb. You're not even a smart racist. 96.5 minutes. This whistle isn't going. Let's finish this game, guys. Let's finish this. Let's get second place. Let's yell at the racist while we're at it.
It's funny. I saw a tweet where someone says racist chants at Juve, extra minute of extra time.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing it.
Oh, God. We're at 97 minutes. Call the whistle, guys. What's going on?
Dusan, what is that pass?
You're going the wrong way.
God.
This is so frustrating.
Dude, turn around. You had Quadrado wide open on a
Where's the whistle, though? Where's the freaking whistle? If they score now, I'm going to punch something. Out for a throw? How about finish the game?
It's a minute and a half beyond time. What is this?
This is ludicrous.
It's like Fergie time for Manchester United back in the day.
Just. Oh my! I'm getting angry now.
All right, Kiza,
Pavic
if you
gets it.
just search for it.
Chiesa,
Go, 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 go,
space.
go, go.
Just
Oh my
go.
God, he
Just
passed
put
it. He
it.
passed it.
Come on, just fucking score. It's
Oh my
it.
God.
It's
Oh my
fucking
God.
in. Vlahovic. Screw you, 98 minutes. Screw you. You want 98 minutes? That's where to get 98 minutes. 2-0. Screw you, Atalanta. And Lazio. We're in second.
Oh my goodness. That is today's sponsor of the stream. Chat shit, get banged, because we got banged on that one. We talked a little bit too much shit to Ducey and he scored. He hurt us. But seriously though, that's all he needed to do.
Good. If you need to get spoken to like a piece of shit and then you score, that's what I'm gonna do every week.
Though I'm not gonna lie, he did take like 30 minutes to shoot the fucking ball. Like, look at this. He's like, huh, 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 huh.
It was a nice finish at the end, but yeah, I had nothing but time. Who cares? It's 2-0. We're in second.
But I'm saying he does that there, but he couldn't do that on the opposite end.
And he hushes.
Well, he does, yeah, because they were calling him, names.
Yeah.
Did they ring the final whistle?
I have no idea.
If there's kickoff, that is going to be ridiculous.
99 minutes.
Oh, Dusan got a yellow
Vlahovic
card.
gets the yellow because he hushed. Yeah, they're giving out yellows because they're hushing the racist. That has gone both ways to us this year. Because it was Lukaku that got a yellow.
Oh, if we get a restart, this is going to be absolutely asinine. Yep, there is. And there's
99 and a half minutes, everyone.
Now
there's no whistle. We got a whistle.
Now they do it. I hate this league.
Oh my God. There she be. Wow, what a match at the end of the day. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Dash, do we want to roll into a bit of a post game, or do you got to head out?
I gotta get ready to go soon. There's really nothing to cover though. I mean, it was a good win. We got a good win away from home, 2-0. Yeah. But good Lord, we should have killed that game off sooner.
Yeah, we should have. But it is what it is. Okay, if that's the case, you do have to get to work. It looks like the rest of us have to watch multiple other sports today as well. If not just the same sport in different leagues, different teams. But yes, Miami Grand Prix. Fuck you Ferrari haters. Red Bull's going to lose. That's all I'm going to say. Red Bull's not going to win, but Red Bull's going to lose as well. Screw Red Bull and Max Verstappen. All those guys. The Leafs are going to attempt to win in Florida tonight as well. That's what we're hoping for. And most importantly, Juventus is in second place. And screw all the dumb racists. Screw all the Allegri outs. Today's a good day.
Yeah, at least we get to start off with a good one.
So tomorrow we're going to be on the Twitch. So that will be our official post game, really. If you want the full in-depth post game without any of the swearing, the PG rated version of us. That's tomorrow, Twitch, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 Central European. No, so Lukaku did get a yellow card for shushing people. He is not allowed to shush people. But Gravina, being the president, does what he wants, and he's also the VP of Europe. So, I mean, he's the mafia boss. He does what he wants. But yes, technically, he got a yellow card for shushing. So, no, we're not gonna. Whatever, it's fine. No big deal. He got his goal. Dash, you got any parting words before we kill this? I'm sure Bepe's probably doing a post game as well.
He probably is.
Yeah, you guys can catch Bepe.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing a full-time reaction in like 10 minutes.
8:30. Yeah, so he's gonna start anytime. So in that case, guys, I implore you, please go to Bepe's channel because we're signing off, and we will see you tomorrow on the Twitch.
Yep.
Dash, I'm giving you the music. Making sure it won't drown you out completely this time either.
All right, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for this early morning watching along. I hope you guys had some fun. We try to do some shenanigans and keep it fun. But hey, we won. We're in second place officially. So we will see you guys on Monday on Twitch because I'm too exhausted to do any other opener because I got to go to work. But anyways, guys, 66 points. We're up there. 2 wins out of 2 in May. So may the wins be with us.
Ooh, with the Star Wars reference. Love it. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. And coming in the week, remember, Wednesday, pregame, Sevilla. We have Monchi's Men, Sevilla podcast with us. So catch us there. And then again, the watch along Thursday. That's the week coming up. Love you all. Forza Juve, second place, baby. See you on the next one.